Good morning, students. Today's video we have to discuss about the parallel plate capacitor. It is the simplest form of capacitor. It is the simplest form of capacitor. In this, actually, the two plates are there, and these two plates are kept parallel. Already, I told you that the principle of capacitor. The principle of capacitor is that one should be the charged one, and another should be the earthed one. Suppose the first plate which will be the charged one and another should be earthed one. Either it will be earthed, or if the capacitor is connected to the battery or the cell, the second plate will be connected to the negative terminal. The first plate will be connected to the positive terminal and the second plate will be the negative terminal connected to the negative terminal, or it will be earthed, or it will be ground. So here the parallel plate capacitor, this is the simplest form, because both the plates are simply made parallel. These are the plates, plate A and plate B. So the A is the common area of the plate. So plate A and plate B, both the plates having the common area, that is the A, capital A already have taken. And D equal to the separation between the two plates. It is the separation between the two plates. Q amount of charge is given to the plate A. Q plus Q amount of charge is given to the plate A. So what will happen? The charges will be induced on the nearby plate B, and if the plus Q amount is given to the charge plate A, and same minus Q amount of will be induced on the second plate, that is the B plate. Since the separation is very small on compared with the area of the plate, the separation of the two plate will be comparatively very small with the area of the plate. And sigma, we can tell it as the surface charge density. Surface charge density means charge given to the plate upon area of the plate, Q upon A. So our target is to find out what will be the capacity of this system, this type of arrangement. What will be the capacity? What will be the capacity? And you know the general formula. You will be searching for the general formula, that is C equal to Q upon V. So what amount of charge is given to the system, and what is the potential difference, PD raised or potential is raised, the ratio is that is the capacity. So here you just you mind it, as it is a plate, simply a lamina, it is in form of the plate, laminar form, it's a plate. So electric field also will be produced near the lamina, and you know from the Gauss law, the electric field produced near the lamina is sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. Sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, it is the electric field produced near a charged lamina. Near a charged lamina, sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. If you consider the electric field in between the plates, if you consider the electric field, what should be the nature of the electric field? The electric field will be uniform, because the D is very small when compared with the A. And electric field produced by this lamina, and another electric field is produced by this lamina. So what will be the electric field produced by this lamina is sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, that is directed outward. That is sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, but directed towards the right. And what will be the electric field produced by the second plate B, which is negatively charged? That is also sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, but directed towards right on the same direction. Due to this electric field, because minus Q is there, the direction will be changed here, that is the sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. So due to this plate, it will be sigma upon 2 epsilon naught towards right. Due to this plate, because the minus Q charge is there, the electric field will be sigma upon 2 epsilon naught towards right. So what will be the total electric field? The electric field between the plates is uniform, and that electric field is sigma upon 2 epsilon naught plus sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, that is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. The electric field produced in between the two plates, the electric field which will be produced, that is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Already you calculated the electric field. So what will be the potential difference between the two plates? So we have to calculate, we have to find out the PD between the two plates. What will be the PD between the two plates? You know that the relation between potential difference and electric field intensity, and E equal to V upon D. E equal to V upon D, or you can tell it as the E equal to minus dB upon dt, dB upon dx. That is, electric field intensity is the negative potential gradient at that point. So E equal to V upon D, or V equal to ED. Potential difference between the two plates equal to E into D. V equal to E into D. So that is equal to, what is the value of E? E equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Sigma upon epsilon naught, and that is the D. And you know sigma equal to Q upon A. Charge per surface area. That is sigma equal to Q upon A and D upon epsilon, but QD upon epsilon naught A. That is the V. And again you come for that capacity. What is the formula for the capacity? C equal to Q by V. So capacity equal to C equal to Q upon V, and Q upon, what is the V? We already calculated QD. V equal to QD upon epsilon naught A. QD upon sigma, sorry, QD upon epsilon naught A. QD upon epsilon naught A, or this will be equal to Q upon QD epsilon naught A, and this Q is cancelled, and you are finding epsilon naught A upon D. So C equal to, we are finding C equal to epsilon naught A upon D. So you look on this expression. A is the surface area, common area of the plate, and D is the separation between the plates. If the separation will be very small, then capacity will be more. If you increase the plate area, capacity increases. If you decrease the plate area, also capacity increases. So capacitance or capacity of the parallel plate capacitor depends upon the plate area and the separation between the two plates. Another thing also, so we will get it the space between the two plates. We get the space between the two plates. Here the case is that the space between the two plates is the air, or you can tell it as the vacuum. No medium is there in between the two plates. No medium is there in between the two plates. If any dielectric slab will be kept in between the two plates, any dielectric will be kept in between the two plates, suppose some material dielectric medium will be packed in between the two plates, then what happens to the capacity? Then capacity in this cases, it will be increased. C equal to epsilon naught A K upon D. So that of the tangent.